coke, nigga, Never folded like a catalog, money in my dialogue. Good job now, but the shooters in my car log. Bad bitch and she get straight to the head, nigga, sorta like a Tylenol. Ill with the pen and pad, where my squad niggas at. Illest feeling when your verse come on and niggas knowing it. Winning 500 on the lotto, hot and blowing it. Pandora's box, yeah, nigga, I done open it. They say I'm crazy, fucking pay me, I just gotta get the money. Free hell, real nigga, ain't nothing funny. About me and my niggas from day one, About me and my niggas from day one. 700, take on everything, I fuck with my niggas. Never.
What's up? What's up? What's poppin'? Hey, it's NateDoggSac916 coming at you live from Sacramento. Hey, make sure y'all hit that like, that subscribe, and that notification bell, right? If y'all want to keep catching this fire content. And man, share, hit that share button, man. Share my videos with people, man. Whether it be my inspirational videos, trying to build you up, the war story videos, the prison story videos, or the street talk videos. You know what I mean? No matter what videos I put up, share them, man. There's a video out here somewhere. If you like this video, go look through my catalog, man. There's something you probably want to share. You know what I mean? This is going to be a war story video. Hence the black shirt. I'm going to start doing that. The war stories that I participated in prison or on the streets. I'm going to start doing them, putting them up for people's entertainment. Just to understand me a little bit more, what made me how I am today, you know, and a little bit less. You know, I'm going to go to some street stuff. So back when I was a youngster, what created the NateDoggSac916, that is the NateDoggSac916 today. Because I've been an underdog my whole life, man. And I always rose to the top. You know what I mean? Like cream rising to the top. So today, I'm going to tell y'all about an incident that happened, another incident that happened in High Desert. The one that happened where I caught my first shoe turn. So we on the yard. We chilling. My ace boom, my rider, suicide. He was on CR or DR, and I've been waiting for him to transfer over. He was supposed to be transferring over. He had sent me word. He's supposed to be transferring over to B, where I was at, right? I'm still in the cell with the homie Melly, which you guys will remember from the last video I put up. And we sitting there, he get there. Boom. He been there. I don't even think he been there 2 weeks. I'm chilling every day off course, because I've known this brother since elementary school. Yeah, elementary school. We known each other our whole lives, pretty much. You know, and we've done all the juvenile facilities at the same time, all that. He's just a little older than me. He's like big bruh, right? Kind of. But I was always, you know, don't get me wrong. He was always the one that was more aggressive, and I was more the smarter one. I was more the hustler as we were growing up. I mean, I get down. Don't get it misconstrued. I was getting down too, but you know, I was out there on the streets getting money too. It was more than just gang banging for me, you know. And the homie was more just gang banging. He get money here and there, but not no money was first for me, you know. So we in High Desert, and okay. So first we had an incident to where a Hoover dude came and got at me on some. Basically, was on the yard. Like, hey man, where that nigga Artie Bo at? You know, being that that's my homeboy, off top, I'm like, fuck you mean where Artie Bo at? What's happening? And he's like, oh no, it's not like that. I'm not like I'm like, whatever you got to say to bruh, you could say to me. You know what I mean? But I didn't say bruh, I said blood. Whatever you got to say to blood, you could say to me. Pretend like I'm Artie Bo, basically, right? And dude, you know, don't get me wrong, dude wasn't no sucker, but he was like, nah, man, he just did some business with us, bro. I'm just looking for him till we can handle our shit. I'm like, oh, okay, but you do the way you saying it, homie, like you mad at bro or something. No, it ain't even like that, homie. Woo. And not that he was intimidated by me, it's just that's not how he meant it, right? So he, you know, because he wasn't no sucker by no means, believe it. I ain't gonna say his name, but dude wasn't no sucker by any means, right? He was like, nah, man, I just did some business with bro, man, kick back. Like, oh, okay. But, you know, I was young and turned up. I didn't know how to act sometimes. But I didn't like the way dude came looking for him, right? So I get an S like, bruh, gotta stop fucking with these dudes, right? He like, yeah, you right. We gonna tell bruh stop fucking with these dudes on that kind of business, right? So we get at bruh, like, bruh, come on, man, stop fucking with these dudes, man, cause this gonna cause a wreck, bruh. And bruh like, all right, yep. But bruh hustler, bruh do what he want. He older than both of us, so he like, man, all right. So a couple weeks later, a Hoover dude come get at me, right? Another Hoover dude, man. And he say, Nate, I'm only gonna say my homeboys' names in these because I know that they cool. They be alright with me saying their names. I'm not finna be saying nobody from other hoods and shit names, unless I know them. But another Hoover dude come get at me, and he like, hey, and I was cool with him. We had a cool rapport. He like, hey, Nate, let me holler at you real quick. I'm like, what's happening? He like, hey, your boy, who happened to be another dude from my neighborhood, right? He say, Artie Bo got some work for us, right? And we told Artie Bo that we gonna he bring us all the work, how our folks gave it to him, and then we'll give him his part, right? And we like, I bet. I mean, and one of your homeboys said it's cool if we just keep it all and don't give him nothing. Just rob him. It ain't gonna be no repercussions. I'm like, yeah, check this out, man. It ain't never okay to rob nobody from my city or my neighborhood, man. Period. So whatever dude told you it ain't good, whatever business you got with bruh, man, handle your business accordingly, bruh. You know what I mean? But that ain't got nothing to do with me. But I'm telling you, it ain't never okay to do anything foul to nobody from my city, and there ain't gonna be no repercussions. All right, bet. I figured I'd just come holler at you, bro, making sure it wasn't no bull crap. Yeah, it ain't no bull crap. Bet. So now I'm like, I go tell S, hey, bruh, this dude told me that dude said it's cool to rob the homie. He like, oh yeah, bet. He said, okay. So S like, all right, suicide. He like, all right, as soon as they crack out their room tonight, we gonna get on blood. I'm like, all right, bet. I said, okay, cool. So we come out, you know. I come out, I tell Melly this to get. I tell Melly and I tell Frank, I'm like, this to get down. This is what we finna do. Da. They like, I bet, right? They was supposed to do something else, but that didn't end up happening. They know what I'm talking about, but we ain't gonna talk about that part. But so we come out and we I see I'm waiting for S, and I see the nigga come down the stairs and he sit by the table, right? And I'm sitting by, I think I was sitting on the table by Charlie Brown. I'm sitting on the table, and I'm looking, I'm waiting. I see him come out, and I see S come down the stairs, and he look at me. I'm looking at him like, yeah, I got thing, right? I got thing tucked, right? You know, weapon. Because it's a removal. It's not no play. Well, you got to go. We trying to hurt you, right? So, see, bruh come out, he come around, and he come right, and dude ain't no little dude. He cool, right? So S come right around to the front of him, and he like, I see him do like this. But S had already said, let me take off, and then you come, right? I'm like, I bet. So S catch him with the uppercut, pop, sleepy. Before he can even head can come back, I ran across the day room, jumped up on the table on his chest, right? And then I hit him in his neck like 3-4 times, and then hit him in his face twice, right? Bam, bam, right? Then that's when they had came in, and then I tossed the knife over towards the door, right? Then we get on him, bam, 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 bam. We whooping him, right? There's blood everywhere. It's a puddle of blood, at least 6 feet in diameter around the table, right? We slipping in blood, just getting on him, boop, 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 on him, right? So they come in, they spray us with the fire extinguishers, right? Boom, fire extinguishers full of mace, right? So they spray us all up. We back up, right? So he get up and he look and he see the homie Artie, right? He know this got to do something with Artie. So he jump up, leaking out his neck and try to rush Artie, right? Artie jump up, pop, 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 and they going toe to toe. But me and S ain't getting back up. We letting them fight. We already maced up. I can barely see, right? So I'm looking out the corner of my eye. I see they on. I'm just watching to make sure he don't come towards me, right? Because if he come towards me, I'm going to hop back up and do whatever I can do, you know. And he don't, they come back in, spray him back down. Then they take us all to the cages, man. And, they basically end up charging me with, assault, battery on an inmate with a weapon, causing great bodily injury, right? So they take us to the hole, you know, we in the hole. So I'm in the hole, and I tell, I go out, and now, like, I'm feeling like it wasn't enough, right? Because I heard him roaring on the tier to the dude who got stabbed. I hear him roaring on the tier to the homie that he rushed, right? Oh, y'all had to jump me, this, that, woo, woo, woo. So I'm like, what? Bad. Tell the officer, hey, when we go out the yard, I'm like, hey, when you walk us back in from yard, can you stop me by 120 so I can see, or I remember what cell he was in. Can you stop me by 120? So we was in D8, D7 or D8, the hole in High Desert. This before they had the standalone unit. It was D7 and D8 they used as ASAC, right? So I'm like, can you just stop me by his door? The Officer Sloss, she was hella cool. She was like, yeah, it was Officer Sloss and Officer Weeks. They was hella cool for COs, right? So she like, yeah. I was like, I just want to holler at him real quick in the crack of his door, right? She like, okay. So she stopped me. I'm cuffed up. She stopped by the door. She back up a little bit. I'm like, hey, bro, come to the door. He come to the door. He like, what's up, man? I'm like, what's happening, man? I'm looking at him in the window. I'm like, so you doing all this roaring on a tier like niggas had to jump you, bro? I was like, why you not coming out to the control compatible, man? Yeah, I ain't coming out there for y'all to jump me. I said, blood on everything, nigga. Come out there. You can get that fade, nigga. You can get that fade. If you feel like you want that fade with me, nigga, we can run that, nigga. And he like, nah, Nate, I ain't tripping off you, man. That was all business with you and S did, man. I'm talking about Artie Bo. I don't want Artie Bo. That's who I want. You know what I mean? I want to fade with him. I'm like, nah, nigga, you don't get no fade, nigga. You did some foul shit, nigga. You did some foul shit. Now, remember, the guard walked down to the end, and she let me talk. I'm talking in the corner. I'm not talking all loud, fronting it out, right? So, I'm like, nigga, you did some foul shit, nigga. You don't get no fair one, nigga. Not like that. Not with him, nigga. You want to fade? You can fade me, though, nigga. No, it ain't like that, man. I wasn't talking about you, man. Yeah, okay, nigga, clear that shit up, nigga. Don't be running your mouth all on the chair like niggas had to jump you, nigga. Nigga would have beat you up by myself, nigga. Yeah, whatever, blood. Yeah, okay, come out. Sign the chrono, nigga. I'll sign the chrono and send it over here to you. Yeah, whatever, man. Bottom line, he never signed the chrono, right? Yeah, all right, bet. So, and then we went to the shoe. He ended up getting kicked back out to the yard, and he took off on somebody as soon as he got back on the yard because he knew the homies was gonna try to get on him again. But whatever. But while we was in the hole there, we ended up having another incident. I'll save that for another video, right? But that same dude, right? I get out. I'm on parole, right? I'm out on the streets, right? And I'm working at this construction business, right? And this dude who I knew from prison, like, he got out, he hit me up, this white dude. I'm like, yeah, I'll hook you. I can help you get a job, bro. You know what I mean? Come work with me. I only been out like a year, right? Come work with me. I think I've been out a little more than a year. Yeah, because I was already was I with my wife yet? No, I wasn't with my wife yet. So I'm like, yeah, I can get, no, I had my truck. I was with my wife yet because I had my first truck. So I'm like, yeah, I'll get you a job. So one day he needed a ride home because he didn't have a ride home, right? The white dude, right? I'm like, yeah, I'll give you a ride home. Now, he had told me that his sister, who he lived with, fucked with a nigga from Oak Park, right? She was married to a nigga from Oak Park, right? I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, that was in prison, that I might know him. I'm like, yeah, okay, it's cool, I don't care, either way, right? We pull up, right? As soon as we pull up, I see the niggas rinsing out the trunk of his car, right? And it's the same nigga I got on in High Desert. It's the same nigga from through the door, right? I ain't gonna say that nigga name. He know who he is. Same nigga, right? And I'm like, so as soon as I see it's him, I look at the nigga in the passenger side. Oh, y'all trying to set me up? I throw that shit in park and hop out. I'm like, blood, what's happening? As soon as he see me, he like, Nate, wait, hold on. I'm like, nah, man, y'all trying some setup shit? What's popping? Nigga, let's get it. Nigga. And he like, no, bro, that shit is in prison, man. Leave that shit in prison, man. It ain't even like that. Woo. Suffice it to say, niggas didn't want no kind of smoke. I told y'all, man, I don't want no smoke. I ain't looking for no smoke, but I ain't allergic to no smoke, man. What if you do, man? Stay loyal, man.